Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. So we are in Bali. We're staying at the Lost Creator House. So we've met like so much people that are creators as well, and we're currently with two of them, Millie and Romaine. This is Millie.
Hi.
She makes reels on Instagram. I'll link her below, but they're so good.
Oh, thank you.
But Roman is currently vlogging, so I'll introduce him later. But we're going up to a waterfall now. What's the name?
We don't know the name. I'm absolutely freezing. We're after driving for the last 2 hours. I'm wearing shorts and just this hoodie, and it was so cold.
I'm on goosebumps.
We just stopped off at like a viewpoint now where the sun is hitting us and we're heating up.
Yeah, the sun literally just came out now. I don't know where it was.
But here's Romaine.
Roman or Romaine?
Romaine or Roman?
Hi guys, how you guys doing?
He also makes YouTube videos.
Welcome to my channel.
Yeah.
We're doing a little collab today, but I will link his channel below. They're really good vlogs.
So these are Julie and Daniel.
We're both vlogging at the same time. Where do I put this camera? Where do I look? We just arrived and it's still so cold, so I'm wearing Romaine's jacket. But yeah, it's a little hike down. I don't think we were able to bring our bike down.
You could bring a bike down, but it'd be very steep.
Well, I see people coming up, but yeah. Yeah, because I'm really heavy down in it. Thank you. It's only like 300 meters, so it's not that far. It's just I'm not looking forward to hiking up this. It's kind of steep.
Very steep.
Very steep. And a lot of more. We serve a fresh food.
That's like my English. So it's at the entrance now. It's 50k to get in, which is not too bad. But Julie's going to pay for us here now.
I'll pay for all of us.
You're such a kind soul, Julie.
No, and I'm paying it back.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, exactly.
That was funny.
€6.
Wow. Where are we going? What's the name of it?
The name is Banyumala Twin Waterfalls. So there's two.
Oh, this is
two in one. You get a 2-in-1 waterfall. I've really bad pins and needles because that drive was so cold. The sun is finally out, but it actually started raining when we were driving, and I was like, oh my god, hope it doesn't rain.
Inside?
But yeah, it's heating up now. Just trying to get my body in hands now. I've never been to a waterfall with a puffer jacket on.
Look at your outfit. You're wearing like flip-flop shorts and then a big puffer jacket.
Julie, this is your first waterfalls.
No!
Oh.
I've never seen a waterfall.
I mean in Bali. In Bali.
Oh, in Bali. Yeah, my first waterfall in Bali.
You guys want to actually see this waterfall today? Or?
Yeah, let's go.
So after all my complaining, I finally made it down to the bottom of the waterfall. It's so nice and really high up.
That's insane. That's so nice.
What do you think of the waterfall?
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
It's so nice. Are you gonna swim?
Thinking about it. Should we swim?
I feel like I'm way too cold right now, but we're going to another waterfall, so I'll probably swim there.
Jules, stand there.
I'll get hypothermia.
Right?
I feel like all this vlog I've just been so far complaining about how cold it is.
I know, the entire time.
It's all good though. I'm warming up. All these stairs, and I done legs in the gym yesterday, so today is like my recovery day for my legs, but it's just intense when they're already like tender. So gotta keep going. Whoa, nearly fell, but yeah. Okay, I'll be sweating now by the end of this. I have to take off my top, just have my bikini on. Hot, hot, hot. So when you're done the hike up from the waterfall, there's also these really steep roads. So I'm almost there. Daniel hasn't caught up with me yet. So he done legs as well, so he's probably taking his time. But yeah, almost there. stopped at this place called Wara Bali.
We don't have to pronounce things.
It is Wara Bali.
Oh, it is too. Oh yeah, we're wrong. We're on Wara Bali.
Anyways, we're absolutely starving. We actually didn't eat yet and it's like nearly 12 o'clock, so we're gonna eat up now and get energy for the rest of our activities.
Yeah, very hungry. Looking forward to getting a nice nasi goreng.
Probably
now
gonna
or
get a
something.
nasi goreng. We need to try other things on the menu, Daniel. We'll stop eating so nasi goreng every day.
I love this camera.
Fix it.
Nasi goreng.
Right, we just finished up our food there with delicious nasi goreng and an omelette for about 28k, which is what?
No, it was 15k.
Yeah, but 28k altogether.
Altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So which is like €2. So now we're going to another waterfall up the road here, and I think, is it another hike?
It is a bit longer than the first one.
Oh, no.
Lovely. That's what we want to hear. But at least
We need to get a sweat on. It's our workout today.
we have a full belly now, so no excuses.
We just arrived at the second waterfall, but it's like a bigger hike than the last one that we were just at. It's actually fine going down. It's just going up. I don't know what's
We
gonna
were
be.
struggling already earlier, and this is actually worse.
Yeah. We're gonna be so tired later, but it's good, it's good. There is a bike, you can pay him 50k for him to bring you up to the top. I think that could be an option later, we'll see. I don't even know, I don't even see or hear a waterfall yet. We've been walking for 10 minutes. Wow.
Look at this waterfall. You're catching it?
Wow.
You're catching it? Can't see it. Go into the waterfall. Unbelievable.
It's so nice. With the last waterfall, we thought that was really nice, and then we seen this one. It sounds even nicer, I think, because it has more colours in it.
Yeah, the colours in this one are really nice. It has like, I'll put stuff over speaking, but it has like really nice red in the rocks and then in like the green, and just really cool. Raman's having a terrible day today. He doesn't like waterfalls.
He hates waterfalls. JK. Walked to the bottom and it's so beautiful, but there's a lot of water splashing back on my camera, so I'm gonna put this away. It's the kind of place that you'd see in like enchanted movies, enchanted books, but I'm here. Crazy.
Julie was happy at that viewpoint up there, and I forced her to come down. But look at this now.
Did not force me.
I didn't force it, but look at this. Unbelievable. So misty as well, like it feels like you're at a waterfall. It's cool.
We are at a
I know,
waterfall.
but no, the other one, you don't get that mist and everything. This has everything.
Just left the waterfall. And yeah, that steep hill I was talking about earlier, we're currently going up that now. And the results are out of breath.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, but we're going to another waterfall now. And I think that's really pretty as well. I don't know if that's another hike though.
So crazy how we're actually chasing waterfalls.
I know, this is third one today.
Third one. Wow.
I'll be dreaming about waterfalls tonight.
Yeah, like I started with no waterfalls when I came here.
No,
Bye.
all in one day.
All in one day. We finished everything.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely...
Oh, we said the same words.
We have to beep that out though.
What is it? Spider?
Spider. Look at the size of him.
Oh my god, he's created.
Can you see him now?
I'm gonna zoom in. Well, my zoom is quite slow, I don't know why. We managed the second waterfall and it's so nice. I don't know what it is about it, but like the low exposure lighting of it is like really magical.
But see all like the stuff falling down and stuff. That's really cool. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's really nice. So the waterfall that I just showed you, there is another waterfall just literally right beside it, a few steps away, and it has like multiple falls coming out. It's really nice. It actually does feel like we're in Avatar, but there's just like, how is there like a waterfall just here and then there's another one just there. And then if you walk up, it's like this whole mountain is full of really nice waterfalls. But we checked on our phones earlier how high up we are, and this is when we were in the restaurant and we were 1,500 meters up. did not feel like we drove that high because we were at sea level this morning, obviously. But yeah, it's well worth it. Like if you're in Bali and you're staying in Canggu, just 2-hour drive up north, and it's really beautiful. Like there's so much greenery and waterfalls, mountains. It's different, but it's really worth coming up north. So nice, as you can tell. We just arrived in Canggu. We were meant to go to Ubud, but we're actually going to do that another day because we spent a lot of time up the waterfalls. We didn't realize how like big the hikes were and stuff, so like it added on a lot of time. But we're back in Canggu now, and we're going to go to Ubud next week instead. We got loads of food.
So good. So hungry.
All the food. We actually got 2 of these. I have another one coming.
Yes.
My too.
Yeah, it was only 20k as well, which is ridiculous. It's really good and tastes so nice. But we're gonna end the vlog now because we're gonna go home after this and go to bed. We've been up for how many hours? Like
Sunrise to sunset.
yeah.
So we'll link everybody's socials below and you can go check them out. And yeah, we're gonna leave it here. So we'll see you in the next